Kiss.
The crowd is assembled at the American Airlines Center looking for a Mavericks win here in downtown Dallas. And right now for the Bucks, they'd like to start this road trip off on a positive note. They've really been on a roll. They've gone 5-1 in their last 6 games.
Well, they played extremely well to get this win streak, Kevin, but right now they're in the midst of a game where it might not continue. The team they're facing wants to end the streak that they are on right now.
And the longer the streak goes on, the bigger the target on their back becomes, because when they're facing a tough team like this one, there's added incentive to come out and win.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. King, he's in at the 4 spot. Kendall Marshall out there with Jared Bayless. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Sanders in at the 5 down low. And here's Parsons. And it's Rondo penetrating. Ellis wide open. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Ellis has got his first 3 points of the game. And Marshall kicks to Bayless to the right side. Here's King. The 17-footer goes down.
Well, nice way there to get your first basket of the game.
Here's Rondo. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Nowitzki sets a screen for Parsons. Terrific design on the big play. He lays it in. Parsons got his first basket.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup.
They had 4 points.
Here's King, and down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Welcome to the
Look how well he led him there with that pass.
For Dallas, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in
Wish
for
he
it
could
to
still
start
burn
off this
down.
game. Nowitzki gets a wide open look, and it's Dallas
That's
with
my
another.
foul.
4 straight makes out the gate. That's a sweet start.
For Milwaukee,
Still
they've gone
trash.
2 or 3 here to start off the game. Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Rick Carlisle. Doris?
Kevin, what they need most to be concerned with, according to Coach, is slowing down the transition game. He said these guys can give us a lot of problems if we let them get out on the fast break consistently. That's what we'll be trying hard to avoid today, guys. We'll see how they manage that.
All right, Doris, thanks. Here's Nowitzki after the made shot from King.
4 of 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Over to the wing. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella's all about power and force.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Rondo with it, averaging 8 points a game. Nowitzki sets a screen for Rondo. It's Nowitzki, top of the key. Nowitzki can't get that one to fall. The Bucks trail.
You should have paid attention. I had that.
The dish to Marshall. Bucks passing it around.
Up so much faster.
And Bayless kicks to Sanders. 5 to shoot. Here's King. Soft touch off the glass.
I'm on the glass.
King's got 10.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Here's Rondo. Nowitzki sets a screen for Rondo. Ellis, the pass to Nowitzki. That's good. 6 points for him.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
Bucks have gone 5 of 7 today so far. They're shooting to get this game underway. Pass to King. And it was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And they're also showing some muscle here in the first half, finding a lot of points in the paint area.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Mr. Perfect. He's already got 12
Kinda
points
already
and
deep
1 rebound.
into my career.
He's just been everywhere.
Well, he's got his hand in everything going on.
Kinda is my second year.
Now here's Parsons. He really played well in that last game against Golden State. And King, here we go. Drops it in from 11
I'm
feet.
glad you made it because I don't know why you didn't drop it in.
He's made all
But
but
all right.
1 shot so far with 6 makes. Not too bad there.
Rondo with the ball.
Just
Started
run
now by
away with the
Marshall.
game. I ain't did that yet. Beat people about 12
King
points.
against
I mean,
Chandler. That's tipped. There's the killer 2-handed slam.
told you.
Well, this is how you completely
Thunderdome all night.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
And it's Ellis penetrating.
Oh, what a rejection.
Here's Antetokounmpo, covered by Parsons. King, that's good.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Here's Rondo. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Chandler with a screen for Rondo. Now Chandler inside. Rondo kicks to Parsons. Rondo dishes to Parsons. They need this. The rebound by the Bucks. King's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And there's the call on Mr. Perfect. That is his first foul of the game.
Looking at the Mavericks over the last 10 games, Kevin, this is how they compare to the rest of the league. 5th in assists, 8th in 3-point shooting, and they are in the top 10 in team points per game.
And let's go back to the assist, Clark, because to me, those numbers are a sign of how cohesively they've played together as a unit. This is an unselfish squad. They play hard. They've got a good plan of attack. They're extremely well coached. And as a result, they rack up those assist numbers.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Now, here's Marshall. He's guarded closely. Bayless the pass to King. Can't get it to go. Chandler with the defensive effort. That's good. Sanders has got his first basket.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the board.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Now here's Rondo. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Parsons. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
And so he hits both. And a brief look while we had the chance of a few of the hottest big men in the NBA. The leaders among centers and power forwards in field goal percentage during the last month. Second, Tyson Chandler.
You know, it's one thing to be able to create high-quality shots for yourself, but you still have to finish. And there's no doubt all those guys can do both.
Yeah, it's one thing to get the shot off, but you need to finish. You need to take care of business in there. Most of their chances are easy ones.
Now, here's Marshall. King, the pass to Marshall. He kicks it to Bayless. Here's King. And the shot is long.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grip.
Ellis kicks to Rondo. Ellis outside. Chandler a screen. Pulls up. High post. Count the bucket. Ellis has got his second bucket tonight.
Very well executed.
Get it together,
Give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Chandler comes with the double team. Passes it to Marshall. Bucks passing it around. Here's King. Boom! He jams it straight down.
You forgot about
me. Coach was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
Here's Rondo after the basket by Milwaukee. He dishes it to Nowitzki. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got his 5th assist in this one. Milwaukee leading by 3.
He came back and said it's his house.
Marshall passes to King. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that one.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Messed up.
Pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Samuel Dallenberg. He's checked in for Chandler.
Made that.
Johnson comes in for Dirk Nowitzki.
I think my dude's like
checked in for
86 or
Ellis.
something.
And Barea subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee.
Free throws.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Sanders. Parker comes in for Antetokounmpo. O.J. Mayo, he's checked in for Jared Bayless. And Nate Walters subbed in for Kendall Marshall. They get it back. Barea. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Both teams on fire right from the opening tip.
Pedal to the throttle, Steve, just like we like.
Walters dishes to Ilyasova. Here's King, and he uses the glass on the layup. King's got 23.
I ain't getting no foul. What the?
Last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
And it's Harris off the drive. Johnson outside. Here's Barea.
Let it go.
Bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Well, let's see the stat sheet here on J.J. Barea. How this year has shaped up for him. He's putting up about 8 points per game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And when you take his overall contributions on the whole, he's been putting up some pretty good numbers, but I think he can do more.
And Steve, sometimes that's just part of the game, weathering periods where your stats might not show all of what you're doing on the floor.
Here's Dallenberg, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
That's
Clark, I'm guessing that
I ain't
wasn't
talking
the
about
plan
that.
for the D on that trip.
And I'm agreeing with you there. Once they opened the lane up for him, that was a little emphasis on that finish.
Parker, why do
Take
you
what the
just put
defense
that up?
gives you and then just power it home, right? Why not?
Parker with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Shot clock at 6. Here's King, and again, it's Milwaukee converting.
In your face, how does it taste?
Mavericks trailed by 6. Now Barea. 9 points last game out. Johnson in the corner. Dishes it to Berea. Parsons on the wing. Defended by Ilyasova. Just 5 to shoot.
Play D.
Here's Johnson. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And we've got a moment now to check out the Eastern Conference standings and see where everyone is sitting as things begin to settle down just a bit through the midway point of the season. Taking a look at Chicago.
We could get in it. We
really
would start winning
a
a lot.
in the conference. The excellent
Hope
brand
you
of
start.
basketball putting on display lately has been terrific. And of course, the Milwaukee Bucks right now quite a ways down below.
Well, right now for the Bucks, they've just got to learn a few lessons from what they're going through this year. I mean, to use that experience to make sure that they grow from it.
Well, you always want to be getting better, Clark. So I like what you're talking about. You know, sometimes you can learn from adversity, learn from your mistakes.
They need a timeout.
That's what this club has to do from here on out.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. The first thing he said to his players was that the transition game will be the single most important factor today.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
1:58 left to play in the first quarter. And he gets the bucket. And it's 6 points for Chandler Parsons.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Now here's Mayo. Right now averaging 5 points a game. He feeds it to Walters. Here's Parker with the 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Ilyasova. They shoot again. And there's the nice lay-in. Excellent work from King. King's got 29 in the game.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
Johnson kicks to Dallenberg. Shot clock at 6. And Parker with the block. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Kicks to Johnson. Harris outside. 51 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
And Walters kicks to Parker. King outside. And he dunks it down.
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
Yeah, that's good stuff there. He's able to play well above the rim, but the execution really got him that look.
And so here is Dallas after the basket by Milwaukee. Johnson for 3. Again, the miss by Johnson.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yep, they were ready to go right from the opening tip.
And Walters kicks to Parker. Another miss by Parker. And here's Berea. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Milwaukee on top. They're up by 8. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
Tuesday, January 26th, the Milwaukee Bucks go up against Dwayne Wade and the Miami Heat, an Eastern Conference showdown. It's the real deal.
second quarter getting ready to start up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
And the points they're getting in the lane will really help them open up the floor.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
Patient.
Milwaukee leading by 8. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. King in at center. At the 2 and the 3 are Mayo and Parker. Then there's Nate Walters. Ellis with the screen for Harris. Nowitzki, the pass to Ellis.
You don't know when.
Back to Nowitzki. 6 on the shot clock. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
We've seen
Can't
Nowitzki play
deny
a good
that.
game here. 10 points and a steal.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
You know, last game he turned in a really nice performance at the charity
I
stand.
just
really
realized
stands out when you look back at the numbers
sorry
from
about.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
And so Nowitzki nails both of them.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Walters dishes to Parker. The three-pointer, no good. Mavericks trailed by 6.
You seriously
And it's
are you?
Ellis finishing it off. There it is, guys. That old
No.
defense.
I've worked
Just
too
watching
hard
Coach
for you to
Clark
cut
right
start
by.
coming back.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
taking
I
a
didn't even
technical foul
what?
here is the last thing you want to do. That was just flat out stupid.
For Nellis, they have looked good at the
Oh,
line.
you
They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Okay, this is so stupid. Well, because fuck this bullshit. I see it, my dude is actually talking. That's not cool. Let me turn it.
John Rondo's checked in for Devin Harris. And Milwaukee
Gotta be
also
in
making a
trouble.
switch. Jared Bayless has checked in for Nate Walters. King with it, picked up by Nowitzki. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
A moment here now to check out the numbers for Nowitzki. 9th in free throw percentage. And he's in the top 15 in points per game. So he's a guy you have to account for defensively.
Steve, you mentioned his top 10 free throw percentage. I mean, it's really a strong, strong part of his game. And he's the kind of guy that if you're defending him, you don't want to foul him. Make him earn him from the field. Don't send him to the line.
Milwaukee making a switch. Marshall's checked in. Nowitzki sets a screen for Rondo. Now here's Johnson. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Marshall.
I don't mind that shot, though. He's an excellent three-point shooter. He's just showing a lot of confidence there.
I'm right with you there, Steve. I mean, let it flow when you're feeling it.
That's good. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Rondo with it. Pass to Ellis. Nowitzki a screen. And it's Ellis penetrating. Good D by Parker.
Yeah.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game eventually.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
They
Yeah,
get
but you don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up, though, either.
Here's Nowitzki. Outside for Rondo. Dallas moving the ball around. Another shot. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Nowitzki.
Tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
And Marshall kicks to Parker. Out to the right wing. Here's King. You know what? Chandler with the defensive effort.
Really good work defensively. This coach has to be happy with his team.
Yeah, forcing that miss right there. Great effort.
Rondo kicks to Nowitzki. 11 feet out, and he hits it. And now just a 3-point Bucks lead.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Marshall passes to King. Feeds it to Parker. And King, here we go. And that one's good. King's got
Where's
4
my
this quarter.
foul? Come
What
on.
a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Now the pass to Chandler. Rondo kicks to Chandler. And it's King with the rebound. King's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Sanders checked in for Milwaukee. On to
That's the way to make the free ones count.
Thanks, coach.
Let's go for a different look here. Samuel Dallenberg is checked in for Chandler. Parsons comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Harris is checked in for Johnson. And Barea subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Barea.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for the Bucks. And this group gives us a second look at the shooting guards leading their position in steals over the last 10 games. Number 5, Monte Ellis.
Well, steals haven't come by accident. They've gotten them through the effort they're willing to expend on that aspect of the game.
Right on. I mean, they're lockdown defenders, all of them. As gritty a group of guys as you can have on the perimeter.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Hi, Kev. Mr. Perfect in their last time out against the Pacers was simply terrific. He had 55 points and was his usual self on the glass, grabbing just about any missed shot that came off the rim. It was a performance for the ages and one that will have the whole league talking.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him atop Clark here tonight?
I'd say no chance, partner. And that's not a knock against him. It's just that he was so good that night, I don't think he can possibly do it 2 games in a row.
He was Kellogghian. Is that a word? We can use that word.
It is now.
Look at Steve. He didn't like that, though. Look at him.
Let's just say he was really good.
The Bucks have gone 9 of 13 from the line. And the first one drops. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
And it's Harris off the drive. Good D by Parker. Bucks leading by 4. Here's King. Second chance shot. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
The Bucks have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10. And both free throws good for Ilyasova.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Harris outside. The feed to Barea. The dish to Ellis. Ellis left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A floater. That one goes. Count it. Ellis has got 14.
That's been a great day for him, and if you remember, he gave them a huge performance their last time out as well.
Walters passes to King. Parsons with the rebound.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Barea dishes to Parsons. Ilyasova against Harris. And Dallenberg kicks to Barea. Screen by Dallenberg. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Barea.
It looks like he's finding his touch now because the shots are starting to fall.
Parker passes to King. Power down with both hands.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. 2 hands and hammer it down.
Parsons on the wing. Harris dishes to Ellis. Good D by Parker. Milwaukee leading by 4. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Parker off the pick from King. Parker passes to King. He kicks to Ilias Hoka. Lays it up and banks it in.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
Oh, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
And so we wrap up the first half. Bucks lead by 6. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
Oh, pay attention.
Wow, is it really that many points? I guess it is if you say so. I'm not really concerned with my points or how I'm getting them. If I start counting points now, the rest of the games is going to get away from me. So I'm chilling.
Well done. Thunder up, Kevin.
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
You heard it first.
All right, listen closely, man. I've got a few things to touch on. We're going to turn this from a close game into our game. They look absolutely helpless out there to contain our low post offense. And the more that continues in the second half, the more beat up and dejected they're going.
Fourth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, we have, Kevin, and that's exactly what this team needed from him. He's been terrific.
And you know what, Steve? A double-double in 2 quarters to play, guys. I mean, that's nothing to complain about.
The forwards are Parsons and Dirk. Ellis is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Chandler in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here are the Mavericks now. 8-point game. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And what they did well in that game, Kevin, was attack the rim. They got to the free throw line, and they converted once they got there.
Yeah, it was hard-nosed basketball and fundamental basketball at the same time. Physical and aggressive, that's a recipe for success.
Great job there, recognizing the mismatch and taking advantage.
They got to put a bigger guy on him. Otherwise, he'll bury those jumpers all game.
Right wing. Pass to Bayless. Here's Antetokounmpo. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Shot clock at 3. Here's King. No good.
Oh,
and it's
no.
Dallas the other way. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. Chandler with a screen for Ellis. Rondo kicks to Nowitzki. Ball's knocked loose. Passes it to Bayless. Back to King. Here's Sanders. And he banks in the layup. Sanders has got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, and unfortunately, their offense in the paint hasn't been a whole lot better.
Here's Nowitzki. Good D by Sanders.
And this is why you need size inside, the ability to contest shots and force misses.
Steve, that's exactly right. Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
Steve, I know you love great teamwork.
Yeah, it's so much fun to watch when the ball is moving. There's kind of a rhythm to the game that just happens. The ball moves almost on its own, Kevin. It's fun to watch.
Milwaukee leading by 8. Antetokounmpo kicks to Bayless. He dishes it to Marshall. Here is Bayless, defended by Nowitzki. King.
What the? Whatever.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Rondo dishes to Chandler. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Sanders passes to King. Dishes to Marshall. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Sanders' shot is good. Sanders has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
They don't know what to do.
Now look at Jared Bayless, some of his numbers, how his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 10 points per game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Looking at those numbers, you'd probably say, yeah, that's about what we'd expect out of him.
Which isn't really what any player wants to hear. I mean, you don't want to meet expectations. You want to
So it's the Mavericks now, trailing by 10. And Parsons kicks to Nowitzki. Back to Parsons. Ellis left side. King shot on the way. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
That's good. King's got 41.
He is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
Outside Rondo. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the 3rd now. And that one's good. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These squads have been lights out this month. In 3rd, the Mavericks.
You know what, Kevin, as a team, they've been getting great results offensively. I mean, they seem to always get the ball at the right time in the right position.
So the Bucks, their last game, a win against the Indiana Pacers.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
Mavericks trailed by 9. He feeds it to Nowitzki.
Oh, no.
Misses the 3. The Bucks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And Marshall kicks to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Marshall. Now King. He's covered by Rondo. Baseline try, and it's good off the back rim and in. 43 points for Mr. Perfect. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Nowitzki sets a screen for Rondo. In the corner, Parsons with it. It's Ellis on the wing. Nowitzki himself. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, he's been the key cog in their offense with the way he shot the ball.
His percentage today beyond impressive. Certainly not his fault the score is what it is.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Bayless. Kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Lock at 6.
What? He dropped the ball.
Ellis the pass to Parsons. Teardrop shot. Nowitzki outside. Wide open shot is on the money.
Wow.
Nowitzki's got 25 points in the game. Here's Marshall.
Yeah.
The pass to King. Feeds it to Bayless. The 3. It's rebounded by Dallas, and this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
They picked this team apart a couple of times. They squared off with them last year. On paper, they weren't evenly matched, and on the court, they weren't either.
And King, here we go. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
And then look at the points in the paint, because they're really winning that battle tonight.
Johnson, he's checked in for Dallas.
Look at the free throw percentage. Unblemished since halftime, Clark. That's pretty nice.
I'd go farther than that, Steve. How about perfect?
Over to the left wing. Here's Nowitzki. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. And that's now 27 points for Dirk Nowitzki. Milwaukee leading by 7. And Bayless kicks to Antetokounmpo. The feed to Marshall. There's the dish to Antetokounmpo. Bucks passing it around. And King, here we go. From down in the low post, it goes. King's got 47 points. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far.
I'm so black. I couldn't see.
So he gets the contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Rondo playing well. He's got 8 points and 8 dimes. He's really opened up things for his passing by having so much success from the three-point line.
Yeah, he's been a double threat all day, scoring and passing. What a game.
Dallas making a switch here. Harris is checked in, and Milwaukee also making a switch. Parker's checked in. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Marshall kicks to Parker. King, the pass to Marshall. He dishes it to Bayless. The offensive rebound. Parker's shot is off. Mavericks trailed by 8. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. He kicks it to Rondo. Back to Harris. Chandler a screen. Johnson in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. Parsons. The shot will not go. And Milwaukee will come the other way.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
King outside. Back to Parker. Now Bayless. 5 points in the game. The 3. And Parker with the basket on the assist by Bayless. And it's 7 points for Parker.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Rondo kicks to Chandler. King with the block. Pass to Marshall. Here is Bayless, guarded by Harris. And King, here we go. Mavericks trailed by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Harris dishes to Rondo. Passes to Johnson. 3-pointer. No luck.
He can't get anything to drop. And the way he's going, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way out of.
No, that might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
Parsons on the wing. Harris outside. Plenty of space. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
You know, with the expectations low for him, he can provide a nice lift when he does put the ball in the basket.
And Marshall kicks to Parker. Dishes to Bayless. He feeds it to Marshall from past the arc. And that comes off the assist by Jared Bayless. Bayless has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Harris, right side. Chandler up top. Back to Harris. Pass to Rondo. Misses off the left iron. Bucks leading by 14. 13 feet away. No good from King.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Parsons outside. Off target with his three.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Rondo. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Trying to find Parsons and gets it to him. Chandler kicks to Rondo. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Rondo's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Mavs. Marshall passes to King. Puts it up from 17. Good as the jump shot falls. King's got 12 points here in the second half. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Now here's Rondo. Not a lot of room. On the wing, Johnson. Rondo dishes to Parsons. Here's Chandler. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Sloppy defense there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
Well, when he does, that's an automatic bucket.
And Marshall kicks to Parker. Now Bayless. He's got 5. Here's King. The shot is off. Chandler with the defensive effort. Mavericks trailed by 11. Johnson, the pass to Rondo. Here's Chandler. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
Well, to this point of the season, guys, they're knocking down about 76% of their free throws.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Dallin Bear comes in for Johnson. And Barea subbed in for Rajon Rondo.
Boy, their struggles at the line this half really starting to haunt them. You just cannot afford to miss free throws. It's like skipping breakfast. At some point in time, it's going to come back to hurt you.
And King, here we go. And they'll keep possession.
Wow.
Barea kicks to Harris. King with the block. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Dallin Bear. Here's Walters. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Milwaukee on top. They lead by 9. And
Too cold.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Well, with this assist, he shows you just what a well-rounded guard he really is. Kind of a combo guard, even though he's listed as a shooting guard. Really a diverse offensive skill set.
We're almost seeing more of that, aren't we? It's some guys that have point guard skills that can play both those positions.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see what you got, son.
Oh, I got
Parsons comes in for Harris. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Sanders is checked in. Milwaukee leading by 8. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. They've got Antetokounmpo. Sanders out there with Parker. Then it's Mayo. And it's Walters in at the 1 spot. Kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. And again, the Bucks miss.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it.
Looking around
Defense
like,
backs
where's
off
Knight?
like that.
I got injured for the rest of the season. But he was just shooting. Bobby found him.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for J.J. Barea. King's checked in for Parker. Bayless comes in for O.J. Mayo. And it's Marshall in for Nate Walters. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Rick Carlisle was going over with his team in that last huddle. He talked about their problems at the free throw line, but tried not to make too big a deal out of it. He said, listen, if we keep getting to the line, the ball will start going through the net. The important thing is keep getting there. Maybe that'll take a little pressure off them, guys.
Offensive rebound.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. I think that's what's put them in front here.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Mavericks trail by 10. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Nowitzki a screen. Rondo kicks to Nowitzki. Ellis outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Sanders has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the inside, King. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. King's got 53.
Wow, such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting them this late lead.
Can't argue with that at all, Steve. His shooting percentage has been off the charts.
Fades and shoots. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
Bucks leading by 10. And here is Marshall. Sanders with a screen on Rondo. And there's the pass to Antetokounmpo. And the shot is good.
That's in there like swimming.
Dallas has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Feeds to Nowitzki. The shot from the low post is good. Nowitzki's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
Sanders passes to King. And Sanders throws it down. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Outside Rondo to the left side wing. Nowitzki, that's for 2. Almost, but it rolls out.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
And he makes the first. That one is no good. Mavericks trailed by 13. Ellis dishes to Nowitzki. Misses off the right iron. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's King, and that comes off the assist by Jared Bayless.
Can't handle him.
Bayless has got 5 assists tonight.
He's really carried this team offensively here today.
Here's Nowitzki. He trains the quick shot. Nowitzki's got 39.
Good try.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Marshall passes to King. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm
teammates
surprised he
didn't tell you
didn't put a
before
little
the
something
game.
extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard. Very productive game for him, but he's going to have to get some help from his teammates if they're going to win.
Marshall passes to King. Fires from 18. That one rolling around and rims out. Maverick shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Rondo kicks to Nowitzki. And another basket for Dallas.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
Bucks leading by 11. There's the triple. And he gets the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points for the quarter.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Rondo. Shot off the pick. Larry Sanders grabs the miss.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick. Just couldn't get it to fall.
But, Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Bayless dishes to Marshall. There's the feed to Antetokounmpo. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Rondo passes to Ellis. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Take a look at what Ellis has done so far. He's got 16 points. He's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
And so Monte Ellis nails both of them. The Bucks have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Marshall passes to King. Shot from 12. That drops. King's got 60.